Guys, Horror Collector 26 here. So, the first thing you're probably thinking when you view this video is, Jesse, where the heck are you filming? Well, you see, because there's people in the house, and I frankly to confess, I don't like filming when people in the house. I always film when I'm alone in the house, but I didn't get a chance to film this video today, so I decided to come outside and come up here in the attic of my garage to do this video. But anyways, that's not the point. Today I'm here to do kind of my review, my thoughts and feelings and reactions on the new Halloween 2018 film. So, about a week back, I finally got the chance to go see the new Halloween with a couple of friends. So, what did I think of it? Well, I think it was a solid film. I think quality-wise, it's definitely on par with the original Halloween. Um, I loved pretty much every single second of it. You know, James Jude Courtney was awesome as Michael Myers. Laurie played this, or should I say, Jamie Lee Curtis played the new incarnation of Laurie Strode perfectly. I loved I loved her attitude and motivation throughout the new film. I liked most of the new characters. Um, Laurie's daughter Karen and Karen's daughter Allison, who kind of plays the role of the new age Laurie Strode in this film. The score by John Carpenter. I've already downloaded a few tracks. I think it's awesome. I love the new rendition of The Shape Stalks. The theme, always good to hear that again. It was really cool getting to go into the theater and see opening credits that were kind of synonymous to the way the first and second film had it, and it kind of felt like I was going to the theater to see the original Halloween on the big screen, and that was I thought that was really cool. Um, 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 the only thing I was put off with was the ending. When I saw the ending at first, I was rather overwhelmed at kind of how simple it was, or should I say underwhelmed. But in my last video, I talked about which major main character was going to die, either Michael Myers or Laurie Strode. Judging by the trailers, I really thought one of them was going to die. Now, half of the question was answered. Laurie Strode survived the new film, but Michael's fate is very uncertain. Well, maybe not too uncertain, but it's still quite cryptic, even though a few signs right now point to him being alive and that there will be a sequel to this film with Michael coming back to terrorize Haddonfield, Illinois once more. The first clue was after Laurie and the two Strode women trapped Michael in Laurie's bunker basement, and they turned on the gas and set him on fire. They had him on camera at the steps there for a few minutes, but after they cut to Laurie and the girls escaping the house and hitching a ride with someone, which they didn't show who they were riding with, so I'm kind of curious, who exactly did they hitch a ride with. But anyways, after they cut back to the burning basement, Michael was nowhere to be seen. So either he managed to escape in that amount of time, or he collapsed and died in the flames. There was already talk of a sequel in the works, so it would make sense if Michael survived. I don't know. Maybe Michael is the guy who picked them up in the vehicle. That would definitely be a surprise to be seen when a new sequel hits theaters. The other sign that Michael survived was literally the last 5 seconds of the film, or should I say the last 5 seconds of the end credits, when after the music cuts and the credits are done rolling, you hear Michael's breathing for just a mere couple of seconds. This is another huge hint that Michael is still alive and at large. Um, Another thing about the ending, though, which I did think was quite interesting, was that final actual shot of Laurie, Karen, and Allison in the car with whoever picked them up, and the camera pans over to Allison gripping Michael's knife. Now, I could be overthinking this. It's just a cinematography thing, but I feel like that could easily be foreshadowing something, such as Allison maybe turning evil and getting Michael's evil, or just simply going crazy, kind of like how Laurie did, and she ends up killing people. I don't know. I could be overthinking it. They tried that with Halloween 4, and obviously it didn't go well, and they had to bring Michael Myers back for Halloween 5, Revenge of Michael Myers. But anyways, aside from the ending, like I said, I really liked the film. It felt like I was watching a different version of the original in theaters. This is the very first time I've ever seen Michael Myers on the big screen. So I was definitely in awe for the majority of the film. Um, the new mask looked great, and every single scene was in, whether it was daytime or nighttime. I also kind of liked what they did with Michael's face in this. Like, you didn't see Michael's face, but you practically saw 80% of his head besides his face. Um, and Nick Castle, the original Michael Myers in 1978, his role in the film, as expected, was Michael's head tilt in the window when Laurie sees him for the first time and shoots him with her gun, or at least she thought she was shooting him, and she just shot him here. But anyways, um, uh, yeah, there's some stuff left in the air for a sequel. They said if this one raised enough money, that they would release a sequel. I don't know if John Carpenter would be involved. Speaking of John Carpenter, I'm actually very surprised Michael was not finished off in this film, especially after I heard that Michael would not be immortal, even though he clearly still is immortal since he took multiple bullets, and he got hit by a car, and not to mention he was already shot 6 times in the first film. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's safe to say he's definitely still immortal. Yeah, but anyways, if Michael lived, I'm very surprised that John Carpenter rolled with that, because I honestly thought that John Carpenter was involved in this film solely for the purpose of them killing off Michael for good, but it turns out it may not be that way. But, oh yeah, the other thing I want to talk about was the twist, was kind of what's pretty much the big twist of the film, and that would be Dr. Sartain being evil, and his actual purpose of being Michael's doctor was to not only study him, but be inspired by him, I guess. I guess he wanted to kill Michael and become a new Michael. When Michael was hit by the car, and Dr. Sartain turned on I think it was Will Patton's character, the sheriff. I was saying to myself, oh my god, please don't tell me they killed off Michael by him getting hit by a car after all these years of him facing all this damage. Please don't tell me that is it. Like, I really thought maybe for the rest of the film, Dr. Sartain would be the killer, and Michael was put to rest. Luckily, rest assured that was not the case. Michael awakened and retrieved his mask and put away Dr. Sartain for good, by stomping on his head in probably one of the most brutal Michael Myers kills I've ever seen. In fact, throughout the entire film, Michael Myers was pretty brutal with all of his kills. The one scene where he right after he gets the mask back, like he just kills two people for no reason. Like he takes the hammer and he takes the hammer and kills the new Mrs. Elrod, not just with one hit, but he actually gives her a beating before he just drops the hammer and takes his knife. Not to mention, he just kills this one girl for absolutely no reason. Like he grabs her by the hair and just stabs her right through the neck. I'm not now, in no way am I complaining. I'm not complaining at all. In fact, it really recaptures what Michael's original character was supposed to be. You know, he has no direct motive. He has no direct target. He is just simply evil, and he kills whatever he sees just because. It is exactly what Dr. Loomis's vision of him is. He is simply pure evil. And I think they did an amazing job of, kind of putting that idea for the character back into the film. But anyways, I think that's about all there is for me to talk about in this film. Oh yeah. I kind of like how they in the trailers they teased that the two podcasters, Aaron Corey and I think her name was Dana, they kind of teased that they would be in the film for a while and they would actually be major characters, whereas they weren't. They got killed within the first half an hour and are never referred to ever again. They were basically just plot devices to set up the rest of the film. Well, speaking of plot devices, Dr. Sartain was a pretty big plot device as well, as most audiences are assuming that Dr. Sartain caused the bus to crash, therefore letting Michael escape and go back to Haddonfield to wreak havoc. So, like I said, I think that's pretty much all there is to go over in this video. I'm still looking for that. I'm still looking for the Trick or Treat Studios mask, the new Halloween 2018 mask. It's sold out pretty much everywhere, and people on eBay are selling it for ridiculous prices. I was hoping to get it before Halloween, but it looks like that's not going to happen, and I may just have to pre-order it for its rightful price of $60 plus shipping, of course, off of the Trick or Treat Studios website and receive it in November. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And good job, David Gordon Green. I will see you guys next time.